A fuming Nicola Sturgeon made a ridiculous threat at a meeting while she ranted about SNP Ieaks. According to the Scotch Daily Express, Nicola Sturgeon threatened to confiscate mobile phones from her SNP staff as she raged at an SNP National Executive Committee (NEC) meeting in 2019 where the party's finances were discussed. The Daily Mail claims that the former First Minister also demanded access to email accounts amid concerns that members of the NEC were leaking information to the media. Documents reportedly seen by the newspaper state that phones will have to be handed in and emails checked. It came as former Treasurer Colin Beattie was facing questions from police about where £600,000 raised for a second independence referendum had gone. NEC meeting minutes from June 1, 2019, attributed to Ms. Sturgeon read, "Cannot find words strong enough to deprecate leaking about party members. Most of the time people know who is responsible because of reasons for leaking. If there is an inquiry, phones will have to be handed in and emails checked, etc." At that same meeting, a finance report to members suggested that, because information was being handed to journalists, SNP top brass felt it necessary to consider what financial information can be safely discussed at NEC. Her warning to members came 2 years before she was captured on video furiously insisting the SNP's finances had never been stronger. She told the NEC in March 2021, "There are no reasons for people to be concerned about the party's finances and all of us need to be careful about not suggesting that there is." The latest revelations come as Police Scotland confirmed Ms. Sturgeon and Mr. Beattie are still suspects in Operation Branchform, the probe into alleged SNP fraud. Both were arrested and questioned in 2023, before being released without charge. Minutes from the June 1 NEC meeting show Midlothian MSP Mr. Beattie presented a financial report, with the log reading, "Colin Beattie mentioned leaking and that this must not happen again. He is happy to individually discuss any issues with NEC members." It then states, in response to question from Norman MacLeod, "Yes, funds belong to the party and are ring-fenced for spending. It is sitting in the party books but not specifically broken down." At the any other committee business part of the meeting, Ms. Sturgeon made it clear leakers would not be tolerated. The following day, Mr. Beattie snubbed a request to discuss finances when one NEC member sought advice, according to emails handed to the newspaper. The member wrote, "I had some questions at yesterday's NEC that for some reason it was stated only you could answer. I'm surprised that the financial operation of the party relies solely on you. I had asked how much the current Yes fundraiser had raised. Nobody at the meeting was able to answer this. I had asked what the final balance of the ScotRef fundraiser was in 2017, and where exactly this money was, i.e. was it included combined with the current fundraiser or was it sitting in a standalone earmarked reserve?" An SNP spokesman said, "It is entirely normal for the SNP to seek to protect the confidentiality of internal matters. And while the process of what a leak inquiry might entail was discussed, at no point were any threats made.